tuning in at Tibs TV. These are the weekly news. My name is MWANGI. And to the highlights. Subuta family battles hunger as aid fattles. Gachagua takes on over drought ahead of tour. African Women Innovation and Entrepreneur Forum appoints advisory board. Wiper leader says opposition ready to take over power next year. Exam cancers face big test amid rising costs and funding. The Constitution under the people. Azimio changes drives ODM into crisis talks. From kingpins allied to political isolation. Tibs College students of Mass Communication Department visiting Standard Troop Media very soon. 2,850 residents face extreme hardship as livestock die, pasture vanish, and water depletes. With more updates.
Providing humanitarian aid families in Turkana County, it had especially hit hard in Sugata areas, remains a major challenge despite thousands of households affected by ongoing drought. The Kenya Red Cross Society reports 2,850 households in Sugata require urgent assistance as access to the region is limited by poor roads, rough terrain and insecurities. Reporting for Tibs TV, I'm Sarah.
Former Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua has accused the government of delaying emergency response to drought-ravaging northern Kenya, even as the president approved the release of 4.1 billion to help the affected region. With more updates.
Former Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua has accused the government of delaying emergency response to drought-ravaging northern Kenya, even as the president approved release of 4.1 billion to help the affected regions. Rigathi Gachagua has launched a scathing attack on President William Ruto of the head of state's tour of northern Kenya today, accusing him of failing the region's most vulnerable communities. The criticism comes as political camps quietly vie for influence in an area emerging as a key battleground ahead of the next elections. Speaking on the escalating humanitarian crisis in arid and semi-arid countries, Mr. Gachagua says residents we are no longer interested in rallies or cash handouts. He accused President Ruto of prioritizing politics over human rights. If they are not killing you in the streets, they are tear gassing you in church or killing you with thirst and hunger in the north, says Rigathi Gachagua. Wanjiru, Tibs TV.
The African Women Innovation and Entrepreneur has announced the establishment of the advisory board, key step in guiding the organization's next phase of strategic growth and long-term. Major Kamal with more updates.
The African Women Innovation and Entrepreneurship has announced the establishment of its own advisory board, key step in guiding the organization's next phase of strategic growth and long-term impact across the African continent. It brings together a distinguishing group of global leaders with extensive experience in business, policy development, and media. Reporting from Tibs TV, I'm
Wiper Patriotic Front Party leader MUCEE says he is ready to run for the presidency after shelving his ambitions for a year. James Washira with more details.
Some of the unpopular laws spearheaded by the Ruto administration. Kalonzo stated that the opposition will be seeking answers from the IG on February
It all starts here, in this classroom, in this community health lab, journalism studio, food production demonstration, engineering workshop, fashion and design workshop, cosmetology and beauty workshop, IT lab. We are pressing ourselves further, faster, digging deeper, climbing higher on the global stage and at home in Vika.
We are expanding our knowledge and looking to a future success.
Because what starts here starts with you. Welcome to a world of future success, Tibs College.
The NEC Examination Council is unable to meet rising costs due to the chronic underfunding. Perpetual Kimani with more details.
Logistics and human resource capacity. This year, the examinations body will oversee the Kenya Primary School Education Assessment KPSEA for the grade 6, the Kenya Junior School Education Assessment KJSEA for grade 9, the Kenya Certificate of Secondary Education KCSE for Form 4s, and for the first time, the grade 10 assessment. In addition, NEC will manage school-based assessment for grade 3, 4, 5, 7, and 8. The NEC Chief Executive Officer David Njegere has quoted that this year will be quite heavy because it is the second year of running the 3 big assessments. Reporting from Nairobi County, Tibs TV, my name is Perpetua Kimani.
President William Ruto instructed the Inspector General of the Police, Douglas Kanja, using the investigate the people who have been using groups of youth people to disrupt peace.
In his address, President William Ruto directed Inspector General of Police Douglas Kanja to immediate investigation of the individual allegedly of using groups of young people to disrupt peace. The President William Ruto investigations into individual allegedly using groups of young people to disrupt peace. The President warned that such action threaten national stability and will not be allowed, adding that those found responsible will face the full force of the law. President William Ruto reaffirmed the government commitment to maintaining peace and ensuring that responsible for disrupting stability are held accountable. Reporting for Tibs TV, my name is Teresia Wachira.
Internal wrangles threatened to divide the Orange Party mass after the death of its founding leader, Raila Odinga. Ruth Ngaruya with more updates.
Senior official confirmed that the ODM party leader Oburu Odinga will chair the National Executive Committee NEC meeting in Mombasa. However, the leadership forces resistance from a rival function comprising the Secretary General Edwin Sifuna, the co-deputy leader Godfrey Otsosi, and the senior Governor James Orengo. Ruth Ngaruya, Tibs TV.
Former ODM Secretary General Edwin Sifuna has suffered a dramatic political downfall, marking the end of the 8-year journey that once placed him at the heart of opposition politics. Purity Munga with more updates.
Sifuna's political rise was swift and high profile, once regarded as a loyal and vocal ally of ODM leader Raila Odinga. Sifuna became a prominent figure in Kenya's opposition politics, often serving as the party's chief spokesperson and legal defender. For years, his proximity to power elevated his influence within the Orange Democratic Movement. However, cracks began to show as internal party realignments intensified and now a new power centers emerged. On Wednesday, those tensions culminated in Sifuna's removal, effectively ending his tenure within ODM's top leadership. Observers argued that his political fortunes were closely tied to Odinga's dominance, and as that the gap weakened, Sifuna's position became increasingly vulnerable. Political commentators described his fall as a cautionary tale of loyalty-based politics, where proximity to power can fast-track our career, but also hasten its collapse in alliance shift. Purity Munga, Tibs TV.
Students of the Mass Communication Department in Tibs College get an opportunity to visit Standard Media Group. David Lego with more updates.
Students from Tibs College Journalism Department are expected to visit Standard Group Media soon to learn how a media house operates. During the visit, the student will be taken through how news is collected, recorded, edited, and broadcasted. They will also interact with journalists and technical staff to understand how daily operations are carried out in a television station. The visit is expected to help students gain practical knowledge and real media experience. David Lenko, Tibs TV, Tibs College Ground, Kiambu County.
That marks the end of our weekly updates today. My name is MWANGI.
It all starts here, in this classroom, in this community health lab, journalism studio, food production demonstration, engineering workshop, fashion and design workshop, cosmetology and beauty workshop, IT lab. We are pressing ourselves further, faster, digging deeper, climbing higher on the global stage and at home in Vika.
We are expanding our knowledge and looking to our future success.
Because what starts here starts with you. Welcome to a world of future success.